oh man, she's so funny. She remind me of my first baby mama. Because he's old. I'm like, you can't fucking print out pictures of my ass. And he's like, yes, I can. I got a FedEx Rewards card. I avoided comedy clubs for a whole year. And then I went to a show and I was like, they not doing what they supposed to be doing. I was like, the streets need me. The streets need me. I'm back. Now I'm at the mall in the food court. I'm in the fucking food court. I went from my couch with DoorDash to the mall in the food court with sweatpants on and a hoodie. Like, I got like 1,000 followers on my Google reviews, baby. I be leaving reviews. You hear me? They always be like, this review helped 900 people. I'm gonna help 900 people.
Hello and welcome back to Misery Loves Mandy. I'm so excited about today's guest, Brandi Denise Boyd. She's so talented. I've been trying to get her for a minute, but she's a busy, busy lady. She has a new special out on Hulu. She's been on the Tonight Show, JFL. She's done it all. You're gonna love this episode and love her. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out the Patreon where she tells a really funny story you won't want to miss. All right, thank you. Enjoy. All right, well, I'm so happy to have you on. We trying to get you on for a minute. I'm a busy lady.
Busy, just a little bit. Just a little.
I'll never forget the first time we did that Don't Tell together was when Matt was like, Brandy's on the lineup. She's so funny. You're going to like her.
Oh, yeah, when we were like out at some golf club or something at fire pits.
And then I think there's a sprinkler that went off or something. Like, I don't think it was on us, but like in the background or something. We're like, what is happening? It is so cold.
Everybody's just around the fire, like homeless people. Like, I need to, come on, let's get these jokes out.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that was the first time I met you. Mm-hmm. And now I see you a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you guys. I see both of you a lot together.
It's nice.
Cute.
It is weird when you see, like, you know, someone that's been in the scene as long as you've been, and then you just never really ran into them before. And then you do once, then you see them all the time.
Like all the time.
I never knew Matt before we started dating, and we've both been here for over 10 years together.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
It is. I think like LA can get kind of mixy, you know, in terms of like where you typically go up and hang out.
Yeah, because you kind of just go to the same places where you know you're going to get up or
because you have the comedians who like go to the clubs, and you have the comedians who like go to like the produced shows. Mm-hmm. So yeah, sometimes I'll go to produce shows and I'll be on a lineup with like 5 people who have hella credits, and I'm just like, I've never seen you here ever. And same, they don't know who I am either.
Yeah.
So it is just different.
Yeah, that's good. So you're also from Florida. I always, did you?
Yeah, when I saw the 561 come up, I was like, that's like Palm Beach. Yeah. But I have my Chicago number because I lived there for so many years after Florida. But also, it's like, it's real like back and forth. My mom's family's from Chicago, so I started school there, then we left, and I was an Army brat, and I've lived in so many different places.
Did you do comedy in Chicago?
I did. That's where I really started. Okay. I did like a year in Florida, but Chicago's where I started. Then I went to Second City, and I went to UCB, and I went to, you know, Annoyance, not UCB. UCB's out here, but I went to the improv schools as well. I actually starred in a musical.
What?
Yeah, like I was all over I had my first one-woman show out in Chicago.
Oh my God.
I was all over the creative scene. I feel like LA's not as creative.
I mean, when I first came out...
It is, but it's like they just put it on TV. In Chicago, it goes on stage, you know?
I know, that's nice. I mean, I kind of did the same thing. I moved out here into the Groundlings and UCB and all the sketch stuff first. Do you ever think, like... I mean, you're killing it, so I feel like you probably wouldn't feel that way. But sometimes I wonder, like... If you just started just doing stand-up versus like the eggs in all the baskets, but I feel like it kind of like comes together with like your performance, so it's still worth it.
I think for me, I'm a big researcher. I'm a Virgo. I have to have all the boxes checked. I need to know everything before. I love details, and so before moving to Chicago, I was trying to decide if I wanted to move to Chicago or LA, and it was just something in my spirit that was just like, if I feel like if I go to LA without any type of resume or any type of, basically like 5 minutes, I'm going to drown.
Yeah.
And so I had read somewhere that Conan O'Brien said that if you want to really get good at comedy, Chicago's where you go to get your comedy wings. And that was all I needed to see to make the move. And then other things just lined up. I got a scholarship at Second City.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't have to pay for classes. Shout out to Second City and Deanna. So it just lined up that way. And so when I did come to LA 8 years later, people knew who I was. And so I was already passed at the Laugh Factory.
I didn't realize you were in Chicago that long.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was already passed at the Laugh Factory. Jamie Masada passed me at the Chicago Laugh Factory. So when I came here, I already was working at the Laugh Factory.
That's nice.
And then like JFL had already seen me several times. So when I did my JFL audition here, it was like, oh yeah, and then just a lot of other things. I had built up my resume with like a lot of stage, musical, improv. I had taken writing classes. So when I came out here, it was just like I had this huge, long resume of shit I had done.
That's so smart. I mean, I love going to Chicago. I think we do shows there a few times every year.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, also, we went during the winter ones, and I was like, oh, this is different.
But you know what? It's funny because Chicago in the winter, that's when you have the best shows. I go every December and headline the Laugh Factory. This will be my second year anyway. I'm going back December 4th, I want to say, and headlining just a one-nighter. But that's when people come out in Chicago. When the sun is out, people are outside. They are not coming to sit inside to watch
comedy
in
the summer. No, not in Chicago.
They're like, where's the boats?
Yeah.
Like, we have 3 months to be outside. I'm sleeping outside. Like,
so
never go home.
Winter makes sense. Mike's from around there.
I'm from Central Illinois and then went to school up in Schaumburg.
Oh, okay, Schaumburg. I used to be a little substitute teacher up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You would be the coolest teacher.
Schaumburg, and then I did it up in Gurney, too.
All right.
And so it's funny because I was sub at this, like, really pretentious Catholic school. Like, all the kids had money. Like, some of the kids would be missing. They're like, yeah, his family went to Spain for 2 weeks and, like, shit like that. And so I remember I was working with maybe, like, kindergartners or first graders, and they had, like, what's the thing where you can like get stuff? It creates
finger paint?
No, it's like a technology. It creates the thing for you, like 4D. It makes it for you. Like you draw something and it builds it.
Oh my God! It's like usually black. A 3D printer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about 4D. So they had the 3D printer, but they were like literally 6 and 7 year olds, and so I'm in there working with them, and one of the kids goes, "You look like our French teacher." And so all the other kids are like, yeah. And like, I saw this lady.
Oh, no.
And it was a large white woman.
What?
And I was like, why did they think we looked alike? I think it's because we both had on glasses. Like, kids just saw that we had on glasses, and they were like, she looks like our French teacher. And I was like, what? That lets you know children do not see color.
Only in the game of Guess Who. Does your person have glasses?
Yeah.
Click.
Right.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I almost thought about being a teacher because my mom's a teacher, or she was a teacher. She's not dead. She just changed careers.
I'm like, or she could have retired. You know, people leave jobs. She's not dead. It's crazy. That's not what I thought. I just thought she didn't do it anymore.
I said was, and it just sounds like I've been watching too many Hallmark movies, and they all start with someone dying. Yeah. I'm getting into the holiday season. I'm actually excited for the holiday season. Yeah. Usually, like, I'm just like, too much. It's dark, and I want to spend money, and I'm going to get fat again. But
too much pie.
Too much. I feel like this year, I'm just ready for it. Yeah. I'm ready to take a break.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited about.
Exactly. I'm doing a lot of traveling in December, but I think after I'm going to kind of sit down.
Yeah, have a second. How has everything been since? So we'll do plugs in the end, but let's talk about your special.
Yeah, thank you for coming to my party.
Oh, it was so fun.
I'm really proud of it. You know, it was a lot of comedy that I had, you know, curated over the last 10 years or so. And so it was nice to just have it on a platform. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm working on my new hour, which everyone thinks their new stuff is better, but my new stuff is way better. And it's just, you know, more, I have more of a message in my new material. Mm-hmm. Whereas the half hour was just, some storytelling, some characters, some funny things. I mean, I had some, no justice, no peace. I talked about Michael Jackson. And,
I know. That's the most memorable joke for sure.
I definitely had a couple of like little edge gods in there. But other than that, I'm just really happy that it landed somewhere because, they wrote us a check. We're comedians. They're like, oh, you going to pay me? Okay, I'll do it. I don't care if it go on Tubi. I don't care if it go on, I don't care if you put it on CBS at nighttime. So.
Freebie.
Yeah, whatever. It can go anywhere. So I was really happy when I got that call. And just, being able to work with Heartbeat on several different projects has just been amazing. Because you never know what's going to lead to the next one. Like the year before, I had shot Comic View with Heartbeat. And I think I was one of 3 females. And I was the only one selected from that group of people that got moved over to the half hours. And so it's just nice to be able to be in different rooms. Because, I've never talked to a white comedian about this. But comedy, in some ways, is very segregated. Like, you could be a superstar in the black comedy world. And white comedians will not know who you are. Like, I just found out who Nate
Bargatze.
I just found out who he was, and I did not know he was that big. And then, I started researching. I'm like, God damn, he like Jerry Seinfeld or somebody in the white world. But like,
that's a perfect example of a white comic.
Yeah, so it's like so different. So for me, it's just been, I kind of have like imposter syndrome, but there's a lot of chatter going around when they did Comic View, like, oh, they only picking like ghetto or hood comedians and stuff. And it was just like that same year, I think maybe the year before, I just did JFL. And so to go from JFL to do Comic View, then to go to Hulu, it's just like nice because it's not a black and white thing. It's very much just appeal. Like, do you appeal to multiple audiences?
Yeah.
And so
I have my Nate Bargatze. You want to know who I didn't know about?
Who?
And then
I'm scared to know. Girl, if you say Cat Williams or like a king of comedy.
He is a king of comedy.
Is it Cedric the Entertainer?
No.
Is it D.L. Hughley?
No.
You didn't know Steve Harvey?
No. Okay, this is a few years.
There's only one more.
I know, the other one passed away.
Don't say Bernie.
I don't think she knows who the kings are.
I just think he's one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen, and since I found him a few years ago, I've watched all of his specials like 3 times. Mike Epps.
Girl,
when you ordered
Sam Fiftham, how about that?
When you ordered the pecan from the Starbucks, I want to go, but a pecan. I always quote him every time I see pecan. But I was like, how did I not know about him? He's so...
Like, did you not see All About the Benjamins? Did you not see any of the movies? He was like,
I know,
so huge in.
I know he's been in everything. I just never knew him.
God, yeah. Well, I'm happy you found him.
I love him.
He actually hosted Comic View, and it's so funny because whenever he's like, he saw me, he definitely gave me my props. He was like, oh man, she's so funny. She reminded me of my first baby mama. I appreciate it.
I think that's a very passive being hit online.
Yeah. Somebody, I think Earthquake told me I reminded him of one of his baby mamas too. So apparently I just had like this baby mama appeal. Am I baby's mother? No. But, if you're looking to cast somebody, I'm your girl. Like, what?
It's so funny. Oh, I'm sure you learned a lot from filming that, now preparing your next hour. And it is so cool to see that. That's exactly like, first of all, it's so true. Like, your jokes, you're like, every time I write a new joke, I just like instantly, I'm like, oh, I don't want these anymore. Like, because we're constantly growing. And it's like a blessing and a curse because you always feel like you want to grow, but then you're like, oh, but now this sucks and this is all bad and how long it takes to write a joke.
Yeah.
And you're like, have you gotten writing quicker now that you're like, I feel like once people like start filming the first special, they learn to write quicker.
Well, I filmed the special, but that stuff had been written. Some of it had been written for years. I think I only threw like 1, maybe 2 new bits in there. But writing quicker, I wouldn't say. But when I filmed that special, I had already been working on this hour. So what I did was I separated it. I was like, these are the new things that I really love, and I want them to go in an hour. What do I have 30 minutes of that I could, what do you call it? Release. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's smart. Then you're not starting from
Put
zero.
on the shelf, yeah. So when they said, do you have 30 minutes? I said, absolutely. I went through a bunch of old sets, looked at them, and oh, this is a good one. It's the crowd working. There's people like this. This is what I want to say. I like this. I want to do the bit about the parents. because I wanted it to be, kind of like about my family and stuff too. This is a new setting. I should do with my family. I don't talk about them at all. It's about me.
Well, they got to know that already.
Yeah.
Now you know my backstory. Watch all my stuff, and then you can keep going. That's good.
So writing faster, I wouldn't say.
Or do you have like the confidence of writing? Because I feel like no matter who I listen to talk about writing, like a lot of comics, even the ones you wouldn't think of, like Nate Bargatze, I was listening to a podcast about him writing, and like everyone has this fear of like they're never gonna come up with another joke.
I have like this one bit right now that's like almost 15 minutes long, and it's just like my favorite bit I've ever written ever.
Oh, I want to hear it.
It just has so many layers. It's just so good. And like I've never not done it and gotten like the crowd to be like chanting at the end.
That's nice
and so
too,
I'm
the
just
long
like,
one.
Fuck. Like, so it is, I'm trying to like whip up the rest of it into like up to that level. But no, it's fun. And so the thing that I've been doing now, especially with being on the road and doing an hour is, just going into here's the 30 minutes I want to do. Let me insert and remove certain things and see what else fits. And then being able to stretch out, you can like kind of go deeper into some things.
Yeah.
And so I write on stage. I used to be embarrassed to say it, but
That's
like
not
the way
embarrassing.
my mind works, it doesn't shut the fuck up. It doesn't stop. I will literally remember 10 things way more than I would ever go back and read them.
Mm-hmm. I feel like most of the great comics do write on stage. Like most people don't sit and write. I mean, some do, but most don't. I feel like that's when your real voice comes out.
Yeah.
And
I think sometimes like it's times like, so when I did, I feel like I'm just dropping credits, but when I did
drop them
when I did the Tonight Show, you obviously have to write that out. So writing that out allowed me to, set up punchlines, kind of get it into that. And then even when I did Comedy Central, they gave me, I want to say 11 minutes, but they wanted it around voting. And so that was a very brave thing that I did. I want to say only 4 of those minutes were old. I did like 7 new minutes and just was like, this is fucking fire.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, and like to this day, one of my favorite sets.
Wow.
And like never did those jokes again, some of them. But yeah, like really got up there. Because I did the bit about, I don't know if you've seen it, where I'm just like, the government doesn't have enough money to like, they're running out of baby formula, and they also are running out of epidurals. And I was like, but also they're taking abortion off the table. So I was like, what are we going to do? They're like, we don't know. Well, we're not going to feed the babies, and you can't kill them. So it's like, the baby's going to die anyway. It just won't be on us. And so I do like this whole like tit for tat thing. And I wrote that specifically for that. I ain't never done it since, but that joke's gone viral quite a few times. And so it's just fun. It's just like, you can't be married to the things that you build. You just got to build them and put them out in the world.
Yeah. And sometimes, when you're pushed, it like you surprise yourself what you can do that quickly, because we can be slow if we let ourselves be slow.
Right.
So that's cool. And I'm going to see you. I keep forgetting. I'm going to New York for You Don't Tell. I'm going to be there.
Because
Matt's on your same. Do you know if you're the earlier?
Is he doing the same one as me?
Are you doing the earlier or the late
doing
show?
Friday.
Yeah. But there's 2 times.
What are the times?
7 or 9:30.
7.
He's on the 7.
I think I'm doing 7.
Woo!
Yeah,
So she's filming a Don't Tell. We're allowed to say that,
that's
right?
the thing. That's the thing too. I was just like, I haven't thought about that 10 minutes, but I'm like, I got 10 minutes somewhere in my pocket.
I think after all you've done, this will be a piece of cake.
And it sucks to say. It doesn't suck to say. I'm happy to say this because I've been doing comedy for 14 years.
I'm at 13.
At 14, 8
I shouldn't be saying that. Usually I'm like, I've been doing it for 2. I'm 2 years in.
I used to like downplay, because even with the 14, I still took 2 years off. One for personal reasons and the other just because of COVID, and I was acting. So maybe 2 to 3 years off. But when I came back like punching down fucking doors. Like I was like, I avoided comedy clubs for a whole year. And then I went to a show and I was like, they not doing what they supposed to be doing. I was like, the streets need me. The streets need me. I'm back. And that same year I got Comedy Central and JFL.
Oh, wow.
And like, I want to say like a TV show or something. So like, I came back like hungry.
So do you think the break helped you? Just like,
because it like let
back?
me connect back with real life and just kind of like, that year I had made some money too. So I was flying in and out the country. I'm eating good. I'm going to spas. I was able to relax my mind, And then when I came back, it was like, going back to like one of your old hoes. Like, damn, baby, I missed you. I missed you so bad. Come here. Let me show you how much I missed you. And I just came back like, because I never thought about quitting. It was just that I had went down to Atlanta to film a TV show. I filmed that for like 3 to 4 months. And after that, I just wasn't in a rush to jump back on stage. I just kind of was like, I got a little bit of money. I'm just like,
Yeah, listen to yourself.
Yeah, I'm taking trips. I'm enjoying myself. I'm spending time with my family and friends. So I just wasn't in a rush. And I was still auditioning for stuff too,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when I came back, I was like, it was like just getting right back on a bicycle. I didn't even come on stage with no jokes. I was just like, showtime. But Dave Chappelle said this. He said, once you get good at comedy, it's almost like you could look at it like a math equation. Like, how mathematicians, you could put a bunch of numbers in front of them and they're like, oh, it's the root of whatever. It's 17. It's like, that's how their mind works. Like, I don't really get nervous when it's time to get on stage because if you just give me a topic, like, I know how to, I don't know. It's almost like a science. I just know what to say to make people laugh.
Yeah.
In a way.
I was laughing because I was hanging out with Jessica Michelle Singleton, and I was like, she's got joke writing down so good. Like when we were just hanging out regularly, she's like doing misdirections and like rules of threes and stuff, and like just making me die laughing in conversation. But I'm like, she's got her structure down
right
so well.
No, and maybe that's what I'm trying to say because it is certain things, in certain ways that I know I could say certain things, or even just the inflection of your voice, or the delay in the delay, or even like the misdirections. I do that a lot, and it's kind of cheating because I do it with my friends a lot, and they're just like dying laughing. I'm like, y'all so easy. So easy.
I love when you hang out with your regular friends. You're like, I am so funny.
Yeah, I'm just like, you don't even know. I got you right here. You owe me $20.
It's a magic trick that they don't see. Yeah.
Right, it really is.
It's funny.
And then, I come from a very animated family, obviously. You saw the special. My mother, she never gonna sit down and tell you a story. And that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, it definitely helps being around it. God, when I go home and visit my family too, I'm like, no wonder I ended up here.
Yeah. Especially being in Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
My family down there is definitely just one of a kind.
It's fun. Will you be there for the holidays? Are they in Florida now? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not Thanksgiving, probably Christmas.
Yeah.
But with the flights, I don't know where I'm gonna be.
I know. What's gonna happen?
I don't know, but I went ahead and bought that flight to New York, and I said, hope it's still in progress.
I know, because of like everything that's going on and Thanksgiving around that time.
Right.
So I hope to see you in New York.
Yeah. It's a lot going on. Especially, I got to go down to Atlanta right after, and I'm like, fuck, y'all just canceling flights.
We're going to Atlanta right before.
Really?
We're swapping.
Yep, I'll be there the 24th.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did tell me he was going to be in Atlanta because he said he was going to just do the helium.
Yeah. But wait.
Flight things are like career ruiners for comedians. Like,
what you mean?
I mean, if the flights can't be on schedule and are delaying things and people make the mistake of flying the same day their show is, like,
Yeah.
that
That's
takes
a rookie
out shows.
mistake. You don't do that.
Yeah, you can't fly the same day.
I've tried to do it just to like save money on a hotel, and it's just not worth it. Like by the time I get to the room, can't take a nap. I got to get dressed, got to go perform, and I'm just in the green room like, what the fuck? How much time I got to do? I'm the headliner. Don't nobody else want headline. It's a
I've
lot.
gotten changed once in the green room because of us rushing or like missing like a delayed flight, and I'm like, we're never doing this again.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, those times, sometimes I always have the best set because my adrenaline is just
10.
so like, you're just like, all right,
Well,
get out there, clown.
Right. Right.
You finally made it to the thing now, so you're actually relaxing now that you made it to the stage. Like,
Yeah. I spent 12 hours trying to get here.
I saw the funniest video yesterday. It was like stuck at an airport for 14 hours because I wanted to save $100 like three months ago.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so relatable.
I love going in a day early because I'm the type of person, I just like to like, literally, that's my day off. I'm going to order food. I'm going to lay in the bed and I'm going to watch whatever the fuck Dateline is talking about. Like, the blackout curtains are amazing. It'll be noon. I'm in the bed with the AC all the way down, eating motherfucking Chinese food, watching Dateline.
That sounds so nice.
And then the night of the 13th. The night Jenny will never forget.
The classic TV
like,
stations. I'm all HGTV when I'm on the
girl.
road. That's my favorite. I will watch Lottery Dream House.
See,
for
stuff
10
shows like that
hours.
give me anxiety. You would think murder shows give me anxiety. I'm like, no, I'll never be murdered. But will I ever own a home? Who knows? I get so like, I'm like, why do they have so much money? I just like get so anxious about watching people have nice things. I hate it.
That's so funny.
Could never afford those things. It's stupid. Fuck
what
them.
I feel like I was just like, you're just taunting me. And they're just like, we're going to build a second unit. And I'm like, bitch, I don't have a first unit. Like,
I think it's all actors to just make us try and keep up with it. You're looking at those people like, that fucking idiot cannot afford this house.
No.
whole time they in Utah. Whole time they in Utah. We never fucking knew.
Oh my
House
God.
cost $32,000. We never fucking knew.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to go there. We can't. We need our coffee.
Yeah.
No.
They don't have coffee in Utah.
No coffee. That's crazy. That's so weird. I don't know.
Or premarital sex.
Oh, they can jump on the bed though.
Yeah, they figured it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're just creating weird fetishes, but let them do their
Yeah,
thing, whatever
go
works
ahead.
for them.
God turned a blind eye to that, I guess.
I guess so.
So weird.
Okay, so one of the segments that we do, it's called the Weekly Wiener. And sorry about the name. It's just a pet peeve, something that bugs you more than it should.
Okay.
It could be happened anytime, anywhere, person, place, or thing. I can say one if you want to think about yours for a 2nd, unless you've got one loaded.
I don't.
Okay,
Let
I'll
me
tell
see.
you mine.
I gotta check the temperature. See how,
Okay.
see how irritated we're going.
Well, this one though, I feel like is very irritating that I don't even want to say it, and hopefully it's been long enough that you've calmed down. But it is an airport thing, and I think we've traveled enough to where we know how to prevent people from irritating us as much as possible. And one of the things that I can't stand is with my fanny pack. And they're always like, put your fanny pack. I bring it everywhere. I'm attached to my fanny pack. And they're like, put it in your backpack because one carry-on. In only some airlines, American and Southwest, you always have to put your fanny pack in the backpack. JetBlue and Delta, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, because they got money.
They're good.
Yeah.
So then I get it though. I just always put it in my backpack. Any airline now, I'm like, I hate someone telling me what to do. So I try to prevent it.
Right.
I'm entering the airport, going into TSA Precheck. What up? I don't have clear.
I have clear. I need pre-check. But I got an appointment. I'm gonna go.
You gotta you have to do all the security.
I don't like,
things.
do we need it now? Oh, probably definitely need it now.
I don't know if you have clear. I feel like you don't need that.
I feel like clear ain't shit.
Really, I thought clear was above TSA Precheck.
No, I don't know. I
I-
feel like those people in the TSA, I go through clear. I skip the line, but I'm still with the regular people. TSA, you got a whole nother line.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't
And it's
know
always
that's how
only
it
two
works.
people in it. And I'm like, I need to be over there.
Because I've seen the clear people cut. Like, what they're like, oh, the clear.
Yeah, but they
bring
just
it
cut
front.
the regular line. They're not even in their own section. I'm over here like,
They shouldn't do
it's
that.
like standing in line at the club. I'm just like, oh my God, I got a special on Hulu. Let me over there. They're like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
what
you should let in. I once went to a bar with like 3 like hot girls, and like I've never done that skip the line thing before.
Really?
No,
You got boobs. I don't know why.
it's true. They're not big enough. But it was like, oh wow, this is fun. I was like, what have I been missing this whole time? This
Yes.
is where it's at. All right, so TSA Precheck, I am going to wear just the entrance of TSA Precheck, like to get in line. And the lady, you usually show your phone just to show the little check and they make sure you're in the right line. She goes, put your fanny pack in your bag. And I was like, we're not even to like we're nowhere near boarding the plane where it's 2 items, and I keep my phone there, so then when we get to the part of TSA Precheck, I have my ID and my phone ready, because you never know which one they're going to ask for.
Right.
I don't know why they switch it up like that.
Or a picture or,
Yeah.
autograph, whatever.
So then like I don't want to put it away and then I have to take it out. So I'm confused because it's not her jurisdiction
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
So then I just keep walking and I didn't do it, and I'm just like thinking like that was weird. And then she starts yelling at me. And this is an early flight. No coffee yet because I really wanted to earn it. Sometimes I like force myself to wait until I get there, and I'm like, oh, it's going to hit so good.
That's
like,
hilarious. It's going to hit so good.
I get like,
Talking
I'm
about
like,
coffee.
we're gonna wait.
It's crazy. That's hilarious.
Me and weed after school in high school. Like,
So I've had no coffee, not prepared for this right now, and it doesn't even make sense. I'm not doing anything wrong. She just starts yelling at me, and then I stop, and Matt's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. So then I just start putting it away. And she's just yelling. And then I was on fire. And it always like baffles me when the fire sets in. And it's so hard to shake. And you're like, I'm bigger than this. It's not a big issue. I took my fanny pack back out. She's gone. Everything's fine. But I was just
mad. Yeah.
Oh, I was just,
you're just thinking about all the stuff you could have said to her. You're like, go back.
just burning. And then thinking I could have just gotten kicked out of the airport if I did anything else than what I did. But like, it just, the wiener of it is that's not her job.
Yeah.
And then
I've never heard of anybody telling you what to take through. It was
just getting in line.
Yeah.
I'm not even in the airport, like in the past security yet.
Yeah.
So that's my wiener.
She was, I don't know.
But your wiener could be anything. A lot. It's like shopping carts, not putting it back, you know?
Okay. So my wiener... It's a big wiener. Okay, it's a big wiener. My wiener is when I go to an establishment and people who work there like act like they can't help me. Like they want to help the company more than they want to help the customer.
Ooh.
So I'll give you an example. I'm gonna try and condense it because this is a story. I was on some big bag shit one day. Ordered a burrito from Chipotle, DoorDash. I was wilding because it was $30. Like $30 for the chips and the burrito. And like they didn't give me my chips and they gave me the wrong burrito. So it's like 4 minutes from the house. I'm hot. I'm like, I'm gonna drive over there. I go over there. She's like, this isn't the one they got it from. Like, you can't. I'm like, well, you're all Chipotles. You're all cousins. You can't just fucking fix it. No, it's not the one you got it from. I'm like, okay. So she's like, this is the one you got it from. So I go to that address. It's in the mall. Now,
oh no!
Now I'm at Culver City or Westfield, whatever. Now I'm at the mall in the food court. I'm in the fucking food court. I went from my couch with DoorDash to the mall in the food court with sweatpants on and a hoodie. And I'm like, hey, you guys messed up my order. Like, can you like fix it? And he's like, yeah, I could fix it. I said, okay, well, can you take, because I had paid $30, but I still had to come here. And really, the order's only like $15. I'm like, well, can you refund me?
Yeah.
Like something, because, you know, I spent $30. It was wrong. I still had to come here.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I can't. He's like, what I could do is I can make you a new burrito, or I can give you the $15 back. And I'm like, well, why can't you just give me the $15 back and make the new burrito? And then it's like even. And he's just like, well, I can't do it. And I'm like, what are you, like the fucking burrito king of God? Like, and I'm just like, what's your name? And now I'm holding up the line. Because when I walked up, the girl next to him was like, yeah, we could do it. And I said, well, your coworker just said we could do it. He's like, well, she just started. I was like, well, she told me you could do it and you should.
No take backs.
Yeah, no take backs. Like, it's just, I'm like, it's a burrito. I was like, I know that y'all have like a certain amount of burritos that like you could just fucking gift for the day or loss prevention. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Y'all, somebody in this store fucked up this burrito. Now I'm just in the food court. Like, somebody in this store fucked up this burrito, and I don't understand why you can't, like, just fix a burrito. He said, well, we can't fix a burrito. I said, yeah, but you want to fix a burrito, but I already spent $30, and I had to drive here.
Yeah.
And I tipped somebody and all this other kind of shit. And, like, you can't. And I'm like, well, what's your name? He's like, my name will be at the bottom of the receipt. And I'm like, okay, well, what's your, I'd, like, take the territory manager's information down. And
what's your badge number?
Yeah. I'm in there going crazy, and these people behind me just looking. I'm like, because why would I spend $30 fucking at a burrito? And I'm just like, you know, I hope he gives you a big fucking raise, because now at this moment I understood why white women call the police, because I wanted to call the police. I felt like I needed to report a crime, because I'm like, this is crazy, because I got off my couch and I was so fucking livid. And so I ended up, went straight to ChatGPT, told them the whole story. They wrote me a letter, sent it to the burrito headquarters, Chipotle, got me a free burrito, got my refund, and some other free shit.
Good.
Like, you will not be hearing the end of me. But I hate when I go places and people are just like they act like that. Like, he act like that burrito was coming from his motherfucking mother's house.
They toss burritos and food all of the time. When they make something wrong or that cracks or anything, I've seen Chipotle toss shit easily all the time and remake it.
It was just so crazy to me.
The first place should have just done it.
Yeah.
I mean, your situation is way worse than my TSA one. I would have been on fucking fire.
Literally was. And I think at one point, I'm pretty sure I had said to him, I was like, you know, you got to leave this store, right? And I just wanted him to be in the parking lot like this little black lady. She might fuck me up because I was so mad, and as soon as I was like, "What's your name? What's your manager's name?" I saw everybody around me start looking like, "Oh, she one of them." Yeah, I'm one of them. I spent $30 motherfucking dollars on this. Like, I was so fucking livid, and the girl, she's sitting there, and I'm like, she the one who need a raise.
This is the thing, though. That's why they're the wiener, is because we were calm, we were doing the right thing, and these people, they caused us to act this way, and that's what's frustrating. Like, it was a simple fix. The first place, 4 minutes from your house, fix the burrito. Right. And now you're in the mall.
Now I'm in the mall in the fucking food court next to the fucking Sabaro's Pizza and the teriyaki chicken. They're like, "Do you want a sample?" No, I don't want a fucking sample. I want my burrito. and the burrito wasn't even good when I got it. But so here's the thing. Like, I think at the core of it, both of us, we have the same wiener. It's people not doing their job good.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think there's definitely been a decline in customer relations when it comes to dealing with the public and people. People just don't give a fuck anymore.
And then like back in the day when I waited tables, it was like I was trained. The customer's always right.
Right.
We can talk shit in the back with the manager. We can laugh how wrong they are. But to their face, give them what they want. They're right. That's how it works.
Right.
And I've got a quick one that you reminded me with yours. That's exactly pretty much what happened to yours, but not as much. Last week, I took Audrey to this acai bowl place that I used to love. I haven't been there in like 5 years because I don't need to be spending money on acai bowls.
It's $15 a bowl.
It's $15
you can make
a
it
bowl.
at home.
Exactly. So I don't go anymore. So it was a special occasion. We were having a girls' day. So we get the bowls and we both order what I used to get. So we got the same thing. With tip, it was into 17, and I was like, I told myself, enjoy it. It's fine, you know, because it's
$17 for fruit is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But they're huge. They're so good. So we were going to eat them out front, and then it was on Hollywood Boulevard. And so we instantly learned it smelled like piss. And we were like, let's take it home. We'll eat it on my rooftop. How fun. We get home. They made us the wrong bowls. So we notice when we're still in the car, it's a 10-minute drive back. I called and I say, "Hey, you made the wrong bowls." We looked it up like online. We definitely ordered the right ones in the receipt and everything. We ordered the wrong bowl. You made the wrong bowls. We're going to come back. Can you make them now? And she'll run in and get them. Because it's Hollywood Boulevard. We don't want to get parking, you know?
Right.
And she goes, "I just got here. You have to bring in those bowls first for us to see. And then we can make the new one." By the way, this place takes forever to make their bowls. Like 15 minutes wait.
Right.
So I go, "No. I don't want to wait for the bowl. You did it wrong. Can you fix it?" She's like, "I just got here. I can't do that." And I go, "Well, who else was there? They did it." Pretty much I went off.
Yeah.
And then Audrey was just quiet. And then she's like, "Let's just eat these ones." And,
and you're like, "That's not the point."
I know. So we didn't go back after I told her, "I'm on the way. You better make them now."
Yeah.
Because we're like, "You're going to spit in our bowls."
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we just ate the ones we had, and they were really good. And I had a banana at home, so I was able to cut it and make it a little closer. Yeah. But it's just like, simple fix. Yeah. I'm coming. I'll bring them back. I don't want them.
Yeah.
Just get it ready for me.
Nobody wants to. It's just like the work level right now is just really lazy.
Everyone's angry.
Yeah.
No one wants anyone to be happy.
I have another one. I went to and Fumi got on me about this because I went to I went to a sushi spot and I got ramen. So I got sushi and then I got ramen, and he was like, "Yeah, you don't go to a sushi spot for ramen." But I was like, I didn't know, you know, I wasn't familiar with your culture. And so he's like, "I'll take you to get good ramen. You just get ramen at the ramen spot, no sushi. They don't cross over." And so I go, sushi's good. The ramen literally tastes like they just took the meat and the noodles and just put it in the broth right then, like it wasn't cooked in it. Yeah. So none of it was seasoned, right?
When the whole point of ramen is the good broth. That's
well, the broth was good, but everything else it was bland. Like it was, I don't know. It was just not good. And so I ate like two bites, and the lady comes back. She's like, "Oh, you know, how is everything?" I was like, "Oh, well, you know, like the sushi was great, and our appetizer was great, but I do not like this." And she goes, "Oh, okay, well, we can't take it off." I said, "Okay, well, you know, it's like $14, $15. I was like, "Well, it's fine that you can't take it off, but I just wanted you to know that this is not good."
We can't take it off?
That was the first thing she said to me.
Okay.
And I was like, "I just wanted you to know that this is not good." And so then I was like, "But you know what? Since you said that, like, what's your Instagram?" that's when he reached out to me because that post got like I put it on my story and I was like, disgusting. This place is 0 out of 10. Bad customer service. He reached out to me. He was like, what happened? And people are like, not you blasting this. And they got like 23 followers. So I don't even think they ever even read my message. Like, let me see if I'll like look. I'll show it to you at the end. Like it went to their thing. I went to Google. I went to Yelp. And I just like wrote this review. And when you said that you were so livid, I'm happy my friend was there with me because it was just how dismissive she was. She didn't even say like, oh, I'm sorry, or, like, can I get you something to put in it? Just her being like, we won't take it off was crazy to me. And so I was like, also, that's probably why this place is empty. But I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. But
Make sure
my friend, I said to him, I said, you know what I really, really want to do right now? And he said, what? And I said, I want to pour this bowl of soup on the chairs. Like, I wanted to take the bowl and dump it on the chair and leave.
That's nothing. I thought you meant you were going to say on her.
Oh, no. Girl, I'm not trying to get an assault charge. I just want to fuck up your property.
That was a lady who threw coffee at McDonald's worker this week. It was
really?
Raw.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The chairs is nothing. That's not even a bad thought.
I wanted to just take it and go like that because it's like, well, okay, well, fuck it. Since you're not gonna take it off, you're gonna clean it up. Like, and that was really terrible take. I didn't do it. I looked at my friend and I was like, so fucking. If I could turn red, I would have been fucking red. I was so fucking mad. I was just like, I want to just knock this fucking bowl of soup over. Just so they have to clean it up because it pissed me off so bad that she just came up and so dismissive.
Yeah.
And even if she had said she was sorry, I was like, I'll fucking pay for it. But it was just the way she spoke to me. And he was like, come on, friend. Like, don't do that. And like, literally, I still sat there and contemplated it. And then it pissed me off because when I was walking out, she goes, okay, have a good day. And I was like, don't talk to me. Like, what the fuck? You better be happy you're not back there cleaning up bland ramen.
Yeah, you were this close.
You were this close to having soup on your fucking floor, bitch. It made me so... I was like... but I knew it was a temper tantrum. I was like... I felt like a fucking 5-year-old.
That's what I was going to say. It feels like a temper tantrum because feels like when I was an angry 15-year-old teenager and I'm like, how does that feeling get tapped in so easily? Like when it's that exact kind of situation. It's just like... Mm-hmm. All of those is just so sensitive.
It oh my God. And it wasn't even about the money. It was just the way she spoke to me. And I was just like, what the fuck?
I think it comes down to just like everyone just wants to be respected just a little bit.
Yeah. And even when I tried to tell her like, hey, you don't have to take it off, but I just wanted you to know that this was not an enjoyable meal. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if you need to tell the chef or who the fuck you need to tell, but the shit not good. And everybody's gonna know. I'm like, I got like 1,000 followers on my Google reviews, baby. I be leaving reviews. You hear me? They always be like, this review helped 900 people. I'm gonna help 900 people.
I think that's a podcast. The spicy reviews. Like that's a show where we just
don't
like
talk about it because I want to do it now.
That's a really good one.
You guys start a show together. I'll film it. You just go and you find the craziest reviews.
Do voices.
Yeah, you read.
How you think the person sounds?
Yeah, you can be in character of the person who wrote the crazy review.
Oh, I see what you mean. I was
like how the person sounds.
Yeah.
And once your audience gets more popular, they'll know to send, like, if a restaurant pissed them off, they'll be like, I just wrote this review. I got to send it to the girls so they'll read it on the show.
Yeah.
But we have to go to the place and try the place.
I was going to say, in restaurants, if you want to redeem yourself, give us a free meal and we'll see.
Yeah.
If you're redeemable.
Oh, my God.
And this is right up my lane. I am on now my third hosted, like, restaurant, like, meal. Like, I've been going to these different cities. I was just in Miami. Shout out to Chef Adrienne Cavallo, a Food Network chef, and I just went to her restaurant out in Miami, and like they hosted me and my girlfriend's dinner, and like it was like $330, and it was the best.
Oh, it's a nice.
I did it in Chicago, and people were just like, "Come eat at my place," and I'm just like, "Yeah."
When a chef hooks it up too, it's amazing.
So I'm just
see, that could almost be a publicity thing where it's like, you might read a review that wasn't great for a place, but that place might be like, yeah, that was one of the bad reviews some idiot gave us. Come check out what we really have. And then you go there and show how awesome it really is.
Wait, I kind of hate how good this idea is.
No, I love it because I love to eat and I love to eat for free. And so
me too. It's my two favorite things.
I'm going to one in Brooklyn. When we go do actually I'm going next weekend. When I did a cruise and I met a restaurant owner and she was like, I want you to come to my restaurant in Brooklyn. I'm like, that's number 4. And that's like in the last 2 months. Like, baby,
you're on a roll.
Yeah, I am. I need to make content for all of it. I just keep storing it in my phone.
Yeah, you should. I'll just show you this camera he's letting me borrow for like vlogging. Yeah. It's so cool.
I've just been doing it on my cell phone, but like none of them asked me to do it. But it's just like I want to share the experience. I went to a place in Chicago. I don't even like deviled eggs, but one of the appetizers was deviled eggs, and they put caviar on it. It was my first time eating caviar, and I tell you, that was like top 3 best appetizers I've ever eaten. And they gave me 2, and I just wanted to be like, can I just not get anything? Can I just give me more eggs? Like, it's so good.
I love deviled eggs. There's a place down the street. What is that bar that we went to?
Oh, Laughing Cow.
The Laughing Cow.
Been there.
They have the best deviled eggs.
Really?
So random. I'm sure not compared to the caviar.
I know.
Ones,
I was like, whoa, this is a ooh la la. I'm sitting there by myself eating, and they're like, the chef says da da da. I'm just like, people are looking at me like, who is she? And I'm just like,
Reminds me of what was
it's
the?
Nothing.
Oh, don't worry. What was the Queen Latifah movie where she goes to all the restaurants? She thinks she's dying. Oh, I used to love that movie. She thinks she's dying.
Is it the Coming House
Last
Down?
Holiday or?
Oh, girl, I don't know.
What?
It's not the one where she's dating the old guy. That's when she got out of jail.
No, she thinks she's dying, and she's like just going on this vacation for herself, and she goes to the restaurant and gets all like the best.
Last Holiday.
Yeah, I had it.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, really? You should definitely check it out. But that reminds me of her because she's just like treating herself, like spending all of her money because she thinks she's gonna die, and just going all out.
Okay, like the little Eat, Love, Pray.
Oh yeah, that one too. I read that book a while ago. Okay, wait, we're running out of time.
Her and LL Cool J.
Ooh, I definitely haven't seen that.
Okay, we've got a little bit of time. I wanted, before we run out, do you have anything that pops in your mind when I say embarrassing moment that you made into a joke, or miserable, or?
Yeah. So I did this bit on my LOL. What is it?
That OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, LMAOF.
Yeah.
It's so hard to say.
The OnlyFans comedy
Yeah.
feature. I did the bit about me dating an older gentleman. And the way that joke actually came up, I remember the first time I talked about it on stage, I was at Bronson Bar in Hollywood. I had, like a little older friend who kind of supported me, but he was my boyfriend, but he was just more established. So he helped me move to LA, and he was just in Chicago doing bullshit. And I remember we were about to break up, and he was so upset. He said that he was going to leak my nudes. And I remember just telling...
Felony.
Yeah, just telling this on stage. And I remember people just dying laughing. And it turned into a whole bit. And so it turned into a bit where, he's like, I'm going to leak your news. And I was like, he didn't even know how to leak the news. He called me. He was like, how do you get them out the cloud? They're stuck in the cloud. What I got to do? Download the weather app? And so I'm like, also, for most people, this is the bit now. For most people, and I'm telling it to the crowd, but not in... I started to punch it up more. But I'm literally being honest. Like, he told me he was going to leak my news. Like, I give a fuck. I'm like, bro, I be in the gym. Like, send them motherfuckers to the moon. Like, what are we doing? Like, you about to help me get 10 more of you faster. Like, you about to hurt yourself. So I do this whole thing. And then since then, it's transformed into the bit where I talk about, he called me and he said, don't worry about it, Brandy. I got the pictures. And I'm like, how did you get the pictures? And he's like, I printed them out. And I'm like, because he's old. I'm like, you can't fucking print out pictures of my ass. And he's like, yes, I can. I got a FedEx rewards card. So I'm like, old people love rewards. And I talk about, I was like, yeah, he printed out the pictures of my ass. And the crazy part about it is he didn't even print them out in color. He printed them out in black and white. Like, he has civil rights pictures of my ass. Like, marching on Selma, Rosa Parks, get your ass to the back of the bus, pictures of my ass all over my neighbor's doors. And he's like, has anybody seen this cat? And I'm like, that's not how you get your pussy back, James. So that all started because I dumped an old motherfucker,
That's
and he
funny.
said he was gonna leak my nudes.
It's also the perfect joke for the OnlyFans taping.
Yes, and it really was. It really, really, really was. Yeah, people. Actually, I got like an SNL audition because they like that bitch.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't
Oh
pick
my
me, but,
god!
threw
Still
me in the
so
mix.
cool to get an audition. Did you do it in person, like in
Yep.
New York?
No, I did it. No, that's like the final. That's
okay.
the final boss.
I don't know.
The
The Groundlings.
I did it in what's the one? It's no, it's not the Groundlings. It's
UCB.
yeah, UCB, but the one next to like this restaurant. But it was like it was a showcase. It was like 10 of us,
Oh
and
my
I want to
God.
say one of the people on it might have gotten on it.
Just to audition is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, and it was like 2 days before, so I'm trying to throw in bits and I sing and also do a bit and turn it into a character, and I did what I could with what I could, but
Yeah.
those things are always a shot in the dark. Also kind of happy I didn't get it
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't really want to do that.
I'll cut this just in case.
Just in case what? I'm going to go there? I don't want to
You
be on
get it.
SNL.
You sure?
I want to host SNL. I do not want to be a SNL player. I'm sure.
You'll host it.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely going to
I'm excited to see Nikki Glazer host it. They haven't had a female comic in a sec.
I love her
She's
so
killing
much. She just followed me back. I got so excited. And it's like funny because she'll like post something, and rarely do I like comment like in people's stories. And when she did the roast, I had DM'd her, and I had responded to her roasting, and I said, you absolutely crushed it. And I was just like, you just get it. And she she responded, and
That's
she
cool.
was like, thank you, I love you. And like, she didn't even know who I was. She still didn't follow me then. And I think I had done a show with her at the Comedy Store, and she was rushing out, and I was just like, you just get it. Like, I just love you.
Yeah.
And so when she did follow me back, I got like super excited because, and it's funny because there are so many female comedians, white and black, but I have my ones that I really, really like. Like, I love Chelsea Handler, but Nikki Glazer is like probably like one of my top female comedians that I like, because it's like I feel like I see her and I see myself in her. Not even with our stand up, but just like a girl who's feminine, who's attractive, and who doesn't shy away from that. That bitch will pull up in some dress and some pumps.
Heels. Yeah.
And I love that she embraces that, because I used to not do that. Baby, I'm gonna wear a bodysuit and show this ass.
You should.
Yeah, and I like, you were at the premiere, like even with my Hulu outfit, I had like the bedazzled thing on, like boobs were sitting up, turned it into some shorts. I'm still going to show you that I am a very cute girl, and so I just love that for her.
Yeah, you're allowed to do both, which for
Yeah.
a while you would think like as a female comic you weren't.
Yeah.
Which is nice that I feel like it's been changing a lot in the last few years. Like, you can be hot, you can have kids, you can do all the things that back in the day you just didn't think you could do, or you didn't see any of your idols doing it. So now it's cool to see, for sure.
Her sense of fashion too, and she's just like hanging out with Taylor Swift and like doing. She's just such a girl,
and she's a hustler.
Yeah,
she's exactly the perfect example of people who didn't know her, that like overnight success. And I know she's been like for 20 years.
Yeah.
She's been like forever.
And that like, I don't know, just seeing her do that, I'm like, baby, I see what you're doing. I'm right behind you, baby girl. I'm right behind. When she followed me, I definitely was like, ah. I'm so excited.
I love it. It's definitely a huge follow back, for sure.
I'm so excited.
Okay, what would you like to plug?
I have a special out right now on Hulu. LOL Live presents Brandi Denise. And also on Amazon Prime, I'm featured on Liza Schlesinger's Locals. And
watch
also,
your Tonight Show. Your Tonight Show is so good.
Thank you. So just stay looped in, because we stand booked and busy, baby. Okay. I'm Brandi Denise Boyd on Instagram. You just type in my name. It's Brandi with an I. I'm out here. You'll run into me, or I'll run into you. We're gonna be somewhere running.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing it.
I'm like, is it over? This was fun.
We'll do a quick Patreon for everybody. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys there. Go there.
Bye.
Support us.
Now you gotta spend some money.
Okay. Bye.